Well, hello everyone. This is Larry Jameson. I wanted to share with you some thoughts and some research that I've had concerning dreams. I had a note in one of my dream journals about the idea that when you write a dream down in the journal, you help complete a neuron connection. And I was wondering if that was true. So I researched it and found out there was an article in the New York Times that affirms this. Basically, what I found out in studies, scientists have found evidence that REM activity, that's rapid eye movement, helps the brain build neural connections, particularly in the visual areas. And they go on to talk about even babies in this article. They mention in the article that the developing fetus may be seeing something in terms of brain activity long before the eyes ever open. The developing brain is drawing on innate biological models of space and time, like an internal virtual reality machine. And then full-on dreams, in the usual sense of the word, come much later. Their content in this view is a kind of crude test run for what the coming day may hold. And these studies that is in the New York Times article, they are referring to an abstract taken from no less than the U.S. National Library of Medicine, a part of the National Institutes of Health, 1983. There it says that REM, or rapid eye movement, which is when we dream, is conveyed to the sensory visual system by PGO waves. And that PGO is a very hard word to pronounce, so I put in parentheses a special brainwave created during sleep. So what I'm saying is that when you write the dream down in a journal like this, you are doing a finishing touch. It's like the final coat of paint on a car. I had a radio program for some years, 6 years exactly, and I interviewed a woman, Diane Morrissey, in this book, and she talked about a concept called two awakenings. In two awakenings, it's key number 4 for an out-of-body experience. She says in the book, sometimes people dream that they are awake, and the dreams seem so real, so vivid, they're positive they really are awake. Then they awake a second time and realize they've been dreaming. When people begin recording their dreams, like in a journal like this, they learn that some of these vivid dreams are really conscious, out-of-the-body experiences. In order to do a dream journal, you need to have a notebook, you need to have a fountain pen or some kind of pen that you like to use next to your bed, and when you wake up, you remember to write down what you just dreamed. And the more often you do it, the more often you will be able to do it again and have better dream memories. Now, I just wanted to share with you one of the dreams that I recorded in my book, and I'm going to tell it off the top of my head because it's better that way. This is an example of two awakenings. I had a dream that happens when you fall asleep, when you're watching TV. I was watching the X-Files, and everything in the living room looked right. The TV was there, the X-Files program was there, my jukebox was there, everything was right. But for some reason, I decided to look over my shoulder to the rest of my living room, or I should say dining room, and nothing was there. There was a linoleum floor, the computer table was gone, the dining room table was gone, and then I looked back towards the TV, and everything was still correct. TV was there, the sound was there. Then I began to realize nobody ripped me off. My stuff is not gone because somebody stole my stuff. So then I realized this was just a dream. But then I looked down the other way, down the hallway, and one of the detectives from the Law and Order series started to come out. I think to remember the name Jerry. Anyway, that's when I realized I'm really having a second awakening type of dream, and that's when you realize you're stuck in a dream and you got to get back. And so what you have to actually do, you have to shake yourself, do something to wake up. I actually remember I was shaking my legs, and finally I woke up, and that's what I call an example of 2 awakenings in a dream. And I hope this was entertaining and enlightening to you, and thanks for listening. Goodbye for now.